Here are our people, Nonnie Gray here again, and yeah, we're in Rustboro City now, huzzah or something. Last time I pretty much got, I was in a bit of a rush to get over here, so I still have a little bit of unfinished business to take care of here. A couple trainers, mostly. Sorry. I already took care of the berries I planted, as you can see. I think I'm gonna, and it's gonna kill my habitual nature, but I'm probably gonna have to forego the whole planting berries thing, cause, well, I got so much stuff going on, I can't come back here, can't come back to this as often as I usually do. So, yeah. Not that that really matters to any of you guys, you wouldn't see me taking care of my bears anyway. Anyway, yeah, I've already lingered on this screen a little bit. So, let's go ahead and, finish off these trainers. Should I or shouldn't I? Sounds like me sometimes. I'm an indecisive person. Lotad. Mirror match. I don't really think it's gonna be worth the time. Let's. Marimba needs the experience. Compared to everybody else, anyway. Of course. Dang it, Marimba, you need a new attack that has 100% accuracy. That's all there is to it. Critical hit is not very effective. Ukulele grew level 8. Yay! Marimba did not gain a level. And a Shroomish. Yeah, I've got quite a track record with Shroomish. Oh, let's get loot in there. Marimba's attack took a pretty hefty hit. I should probably... Oh, man. Hang on just a moment. My sound's going absolutely crazy again. Okay, I think we're good. Man, what is wrong with this thing lately? I mean, I'm not you too, Loot. Ah. And I've had videos record for hours on end, or not hours, but an hour, a solid hour, and it not give me sound problems. But then I record for maybe 5 minutes tops, and then it starts messing up. Not even right. Dang it. It's getting out of hand. Excuse me. Well, it looks like there is going to be progress made. There we go. I'd spread that out way too thin. I shouldn't have battled. You and me both. Oh, let's see here. Let's put Marimba up front. Alright. I could say with some measure of certainty that this guy has Magikarps, and nothing but. Early fishermen generally do, and I've already had a failed run of this as it is. Well, when I say failed run, I mean the recording just went, no. So, yeah. Rest assured, if anything bad actually happened to my mons, I would let you know. And it's not in my nature to lie about about the conditions of a challenge. Splash, why does your animation take so long? There's another Magikarp. And that Tackle does so much more. Yeah, Tackle does so much more than Splash does, and doesn't take nearly as long to animate. And Splash can't miss because it doesn't do anything, so... yeah, I mean, it's just a total troll move. Simple as that. Dang it. And it really doesn't help that Magikarps are fast. It's about the only thing they got going for them is their speed. So they're guaranteed to get out there. I wouldn't say guaranteed, but at this level they got a pretty good chance of going first and splashing for useless. So yeah. I mean, yeah, they gotta have, you know, some animation for it, but they had to take so long. The only one I can think of that's worse is Bullet Seed. Dang it. I got something. Sorry about all the sniffling. Not sick or anything, I just... yeah. Anyway, you got these, got those trainers out of the way. So, we can continue on. For reals this time. Alright. Oh, what should my first order of business be? Well, there's the gym. So I'm pretty well set type-wise for it. But, I'm not sure. Why do I keep, you know, thinking that there's an item over here? Oh, what's this place? A C-Dot for a Ralts. Well, I can understand you wanting to trade for a Ralts, but then again, I think C-Dots are even more... yeah, C-Dots are even more rare than Ralts. I think they're swarmers and are naturally with a 1% encounter rate. Ralts has 4%. Yeah, taste of my quit. Oh, aren't you violent? Yeah, I need to confiscate that, thank you. Yeah, your typical trainer school setting. you. Scott. Ah. Yeah, I'll tell you about Cut. It's one of these buildings over here, I'm sure. Uh-huh. HM1 Cut. I'm not entirely sure if I want to even bother with Cut. I mean, in some cases it's better than Tackle, but well, you've seen my track record with Tackle. And, I don't think there's any place that's actually blocked off by cut trees. So, yeah. Let's see what's up here. Ah. Never know when a wild Pokemon. It's full of suspense. Okay, let's see here. There's a ball. A super potion in it. Not too shabby. And no grass over here. At least not in this area. So let's go on this way. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to be a little careful here as far as my encounters go. I can't use repels, so... Yeah, there is a chance I'm gonna run into a Whismur here. And if I run into a Whismur here, I don't get a catch for Rustboro Tunnel because Whismur is all that appears there. Well, let's just go ahead and fight this trainer before we do anything else. And I will, yikes! Perhaps I was not quite ready for this. Oh, let's, oh, and they have guts, so, Bugle could be risky. I obviously can't send in Marimba or Loot. Let's send in Tamarine. Focus energy. Alright. He uses focus energy, but I'm the one getting the crits. Ooh, speaking of. Okay, time to evacuate. You're up, Bobo. Oh, didn't realize how close you were to leveling. Man. There we go. Double digits. Huzzah. And water gun. Finally a water type attack. Oh, wait, youngster Joey. He is a fraud. He doesn't use the Rattata. Wait. Still looking good so far. Alright, well that's okay. First one of those patches is clear. I want to get to Rust Turf. Ideally, I get to Rust Turf Tunnel before I get an encounter here. Ooh. Double battle potential. Alright. Ooh, all around. Okay. Hiker type. The Geodude. I don't know just how to deal with these guys. Not use Pugina. Let's get Bugle in there. That's not gonna help ya. Absorb. Oh, that was lucrative. Alright. Let's see here. Ah! Shoot! We'll rock you hard. I sure hope not. Yeah, Emerald was the first game to do double battles like this. Okay, this setup is not ideal, but it'll get the job done. Mud Sport. Why do so many ground types learn Mud Sport? I mean, it lowers the effectiveness of electric type attacks, which they are immune to. So, and it doesn't even affect the entire team, just the user. So, why? Oh, that's when they learn Sand Attack. Alrighty. I think what I was saying, pardon me if I wind up repeating myself, but, about the whole double battle thing, that Emerald was the first game in the series to do double battles like that, where if you get the attention of two trainers at the same time, it'll initiate a double battle with both trainers. And Marimba is paralyzed. Well, that means I don't have to worry about Effect Spore. Hey, Shrimmer's flinched. Gotta get one of those off, I suppose. Ukulele grew to level 10. Ah, right, there's still one more. And a Lotad. Okay. Oh, keep at it. Ooh. As happened, speaking of the encounter rates of stuff earlier, I had to check that my encounters, because the encounter rates of all the mons that I've found so far, and that's special. And as it turns out, I think I've had some pretty good luck so far. I mean, Marimba was the only extremely common encounter I had at 60% on Route 103. Lotads, I think it's 15% on Route 102. Zigzagoons are only 10% on Route 101. Shroomish is either 15 or 20% in the Petalburg Woods, and Merrills are 20%. There were each on their respective routes, of course. So yeah, to get those particular ones on my first try, or on my first encounter. Yeah, really, another female. And another, well, one reason why I do not much care for the animations in Emerald. I feel that if the Pokemon are going to be animated on the field, all or nothing. Black and White did it best, I think. Let's lab. So yeah, managed to make it in here without a hitch. Here's Whismur. I like Whismur. I mean, I've really become attached to it after my Sapphire run. Let's, I think it's ready for a ball. Doop, doop, ping. Ooh, now for a name. A name. Surprise equal a jet plane in volume. So, clearly I have to name it after something really noisy. I am probably gonna hate myself for this one, but and some may argue that it's not an instrument. But well, with its notoriety as a noisemaker, I really can't help myself. I've read you can actually I've read you can actually make music with a Vuvuzela, but Stop on my microphone again. But yeah. Ooh. Actually, let's get Bugle in there. I keep forgetting, Uproar is not to be underestimated. Especially since it gets stab on it. Or, you know, same type attack bonus, for those who don't know. Oh. Wild Whismur, calm down. Yeah, if there's any dispute to be had over naming my Whismur Vuvuzela, then I'll go ahead and change it. Shoot, even on my notes list, I have noted there only if you're desperate. So yeah, let's I think I can afford to put ukulele forward and see what my encounter for this place is, now that I'm in the clear for dealing with a Whismer. So, what do we have? Nincada. Well, ought to be interesting. I'll gamble. As a leech life is gonna make things interesting. But not as interesting as I was anticipating. So I think I can stick around long enough to at least chuck a ball at it. I would hope anyway. Scratch. Okay. Okay. Let's scratch. Alright. Be well within range for a ball. I haven't been paying attention. I'm about to say I could have sworn I already I had 12 Pokeballs when I caught my Whismer. No, I picked up another one in the cave. So yeah, Nincada. And here I was talking about the trouble with Shedinja earlier. Alright, what would be a good name for you, Nincada? I'll get back to you once I figure that out. Okay, I think I got it figured out. It's a little bit of a difficult thing to come up with, even with a list. I'm gonna call him Tycho. I was really considering something from the strings section, but I don't know. Tycho just came to me, that's all. Oh, phew, I just realized I have got to dodge a trainer. Ah! No! I should have healed. And it's a shroomish, wonderful. Okay, that exchange never happened. Maybe I should have tried for an effect spore proc and hope for poison instead of going straight for the paralysis. Oh well. Oh, come on! Why is the sound going nuts all of a sudden? Hang on a moment. Okay. Let's keep at it. It's probably not a good idea. Not even close. I'm gonna heal, I'm gonna have to do it the hard way. But thanks for giving me the opportunity to experiment. There's Stun Spore. Oh. Bugle's paralyzed. Let's just get out of there. See if Luke can handle it from here. Yikes! Oh. potion up. I don't have anybody else that can really come in there. And you stun Spore too. No. Loot is paralyzed. Shroomish is paralyzed. This turn didn't happen. There we go. Alright, that could have gone a bit better. It's reckless of me. Berries up there, I will need cut for that. Okay, back to Rustboro. Heal up. Alright. So, actually, I just want to have a look at my new mons. So let's move Pokemon. Summary. Naive nature. That's right. That's okay. Soundproof, of course. And Tycho. Compound eyes with a quirky nature. I remember quirky. Quirky is definitely neutral. Scratch hard and leech life. Will be good for future references anyway. And compound eyes. I think those are the only abilities those two can even have. So why are you lounging around in the That's what you're doing. You're just talking about natures. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and round this out by fighting the gym trainers. With any luck, I'll be able to handle it. If I feel I'm not prepared for it, then I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day. This video has been running for at least half an hour anyway, and yeah, I'll show you why we're better. There's a reason. I'm not taking you lightly. You're an experiment. Geodude at level 10. Okay, we don't have any water type moves yet, so let's get Bugle in there. Ha! That worked out. Why do I keep thinking that Absorb is further down? Jeez. These crits, I swear. Alright. Bugle on Leaf Seed. Awesome. That will be so useful later. So yeah, this seems to be working out. As a reminder, my level cap for this place is level 15, so I still have a ways to go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep on going. So yeah. And you have a Geodude. Let's get Bugle in there for this one too. Wonder when Meryl learns water type moves. Well, not at level 9. And you have a Geodude. You get to eat Absorb too. I get to eat Absorb. There we go. That works. Easy peasy. And now you outlevel my starter. Oh, let's put loot up front. Bugle to the bottom. I've been neglecting poor Obo. My rock Pokemon need room to rampage. Uh-huh. Hiker Mark sent out Geodude. Is that like the only rock-type Pokemon you guys even know about? There are others in Hoenn, you know. But, apart from Aron, I'm not entirely... I can't think of any of them that appear in this game right off the top of my head. I think Rhyhorn is in this game. That's gonna bug me now. Oh, and naturally there's Nose Pass. Roxanne wouldn't use it otherwise. So yeah, that's everybody here. And I think that's as good a stopping point as any. So, still not sure about my luck against Roxanne at only level 11. But, yeah, I think, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do some grinding off screen, get everybody to at least level 13, because, you know, like I said, my level cap right now is 15 because that's what level Roxanne's Nose Pass is. So, yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and grind off screen to level 13, and next time I'm gonna be going and taking on Roxanne. So until then.